Hello, I'm Sally Barnes, the Director of National Parks, and I'm here today at Uluru with Kate Adams, the Acting Manager for Visitor Services out here. And we're at the Cultural Centre, which is the great place to start your visit here. Kate, why should everyone come to the Cultural Centre as a first stop?
I think visitors should come to the Cultural Centre first for a number of reasons. They can get an introduction to Anangu culture. Our great friendly staff can help them plan their itinerary to make the best use of their time while they're here. There's the cafe here, so they can buy what things they need, like water and food, and they can have a visit to the toilet before they head off to adventure in the park.
And as I'm always reminded by the traditional owners, Kate, the Anangu people are very keen for people to come and visit this place, have a great cultural experience, but also have a very safe and happy experience.
Yeah, that's right. Anangu, it's really important that for Anangu that people come here, experience their culture, learn about their culture, but they stay safe and stay happy while they're here and go back to their families. Yeah.
So we thought we'd also give you some handy tips about how to stay safe out here, because Central Australia is a beautiful, beautiful place, but it's also a very dry place and a fairly wild place. So some handy hints, Kate. So number one,
I think you should have sunscreen.
Yep.
Yep.
And I put mine on this morning before I came out, so I'm good for that. I'm sunscreened up, but take some with you as well, because you need to keep reapplying every 3 or 4 hours.
That's right.
Number two,
some sunglasses. The sun's always shining out here most of the time, so yeah.
Number three,
a hat. Protect yourself from the sun. You're going to be out walking in the park, so yeah, hat's really important.
Number four,
yeah, wear protective clothing. Again, the sun can be, it's always out, but the conditions can change quite quickly. So,
so cover up with some lightweight clothing underneath, and
but
then
have
get
something
ready
warmer.
To put something else on.
Yeah, just in when the weather changes, or as it comes, the later part of the day, the temperatures can change quite quickly out here.
So I forget the number we're up to, but what about
shoes? Yeah, look, definitely. You're out in the wild. There's lots of animals and all sorts of other natural hazards. Out at Kata Tjuta, the surface out there is quite unstable, so a good pair of walking shoes is always a great idea.
Okay, and then what do I take with me in my pockets or in my backpack?
Well, look, water and food are probably going to be the two most important things. Like you said, it's a really dry environment out here, regardless of the time of year. So it's really important to keep your fluids up, but it's just as equally important to eat some food and keep your body salts up as well.
And in a lot of the tracks, we've got places where you can fill up water, but you've got to take your water bottle with you to start with.
That's right. So you need a refillable water bottle like this one, and yeah, there are a number of locations around the park where you can fill your bottle up.
And what else should you do before you head off?
Look, if you're heading off on your own, particularly, you should let somebody know where you're going, what walk you're doing, and maybe how long you're expected to be out, when you're going to be back. And yeah, just plan your itinerary, stay on the track when you're out walking around the park, and be aware of signage, follow signage, and there are also some emergency alarms around the park that people can use if they do end up getting into a situation. So
Kate, as you said, this is a great place for the last minute, oops, I forgot to take some water, or I forgot to take some trail mix or some food, because here at the Cultural Centre you can get water, hat, food, go to the loo, and also let somebody know where you're going.
It is the only place inside the national park to get all those things. And another thing you might want to buy is that ever-ready fly net, Sally, for those hotter times of the year.
Yeah. Exactly. Anyway, hope you get to come to Uluru, have a great time, and as we said, have a safe and happy time here, and go back to your family with a renewed sense of spirit from being out here in Central Australia.
Yeah.